I think this is taking white room syndrome a little too literally. I want to write a novel, but this is not conducive to writing thinking green. I want a feeling of calm. There was a correct order and I mixed that up and gentle productivity. I don't really know what I'm doing. And growth. I do already have an outline for my story. Still scared to start. But there's something about novel. For a new beginning, a new year, that draws you in that no other medium can do. And a new story. Can I be honest with you? So let's go. Hi, you okay? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So, I want to write a novel. And no, seriously, I mean it this time. I am going to do it. But I think you'll agree with me that this is not aesthetic, not conducive to writing my next great novel. So obviously we've got to fix this first. So we're just going to do a teeny, tiny little, not even a renovation, a decoration, a touch-up, if you will. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Thinking green. I want it light and fresh. I think that'll work well in here. I want a feeling of calm and gentle productivity, and growth for a new beginning, a new year, and a new story. Yeah, I think this is a good idea, and we should do it now so we can get it out the way and then move on to the writing. So let's go. All right, so I ended up getting this. Oh, hold on. This. Nope. Hold on. There we go. So it's going to be like a green ombre effect with it being darker at the bottom and lighter up top. And so it'll feel more grounded and then it'll be like nice and bright. I think that's going to work really well in the room. So it's technically a mural. So, there we go. So I need to cut each piece out and then we can start pasting the wall. Aha! That's how you do it. So I do already have an outline for my story. At least it's like a list of scenes that hopefully go together. It has a bit of a beginning, an inciting incident, a messy middle, and then a really long end. I really want to be a detailed plotter, but I don't think that's going to work this time around. Obviously, I've done research, classic Save the Cat and all of that, but I'm not sure how helpful that is right now for my first ever go. I don't really know what I'm doing. And I think what's scaring me is that I like to research and plan it all out. I think that the only way is through and to give it a go. That's not the answer I want. So I think I've come up with something that is good enough that I want to write it, but not so big and so complicated that I feel overwhelmed and intimidated to even start. I think I've found like a middle ground. But yeah, I'm still scared to start. Let's just focus on the wallpaper for now, eh? Is that all of them? Right. I'm going to do the same for this one and then we can start pasting. So I think this is supposed to be a mural, and there was a correct order to put them on. And I mixed that up with the second roll. So, it's okay. We are going to embrace imperfection, and good enough is good enough. Good enough is good enough. Okay, this is so much better. Did I get away with it? Or did I get away with it? I did not read the instructions, I'll be honest. And I realised it was a mural, but I didn't realise it was a mural. And so I just cut them up, mixed them up, did it in reverse order, and realised that halfway through. But I think I got away with it. I think this is a really great start. But I know what you're thinking. Where are all the books? Where are all the books? How can you write a novel with no books around to inspire, to receive their creativity via osmosis, to cheer you on in your good moments and to mock you in your bad? You make an excellent point. Let's go add some books. I'll be honest with you, I only really discovered fiction a couple years ago. I love film and I love learning. I love learning about people's lived experiences. But reading seemed like such a hard way in. You know, I can watch a movie in a couple of hours, but I'm a slow reader. And a book can take me a couple of weeks to a couple of months. I listen to audiobooks, but until recently they were mainly non-fiction, which I still love, but there's something about a novel, the right novel, that draws you in a way that no other medium can do. And I think for me, the hardest part in getting into reading was getting started. How do you find the right book? If I read one and it wasn't right for me, I would almost give up. But you don't give up on all movies just because one wasn't great. So why would you do that for books? And then for me, what seemed like the inevitable next step was reading some of the books and thinking, I could do better than that. And I think you just have no idea how difficult something is until you start. But that's no reason to give up the moment you realise that, or to not even start in the first place, you know? You just gotta face it head on. What? Yeah, I know. Okay, we are so close. I'm starting to feel the creative flow. Are you starting to feel it? Because I'm starting to feel it. But there's just one last thing we need to fix. Yeah, really quick. We just want to make this feel part of this now beautiful room. Okay, let's begin.